Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic day, taking a quick look here at Avalanche, seeing what's going on. Truth is, it's kind of just stuck on stupid, going sideways here. Very similar, synonymous behavior to Bitcoin. While we have broken above this descending trend line, it's important to recognize this is not like a monumental situation. Okay, so we're just going to look at everything, understand if there's any proof in the pudding, as they say in the back end, kind of help identify if there's any shift in momentum occurring and kind of see what's going on. We'll have to look at liquidation levels to verify that. And just to double check before we do, I want to say thank you for the awesome feedback from my community here. We've had some awesome trades here. Matic short 20%, ICP short 17%, and a Chainlink long. All those occurred in the last 24 hours. This is all profit from earlier today. So congrats on that. Super happy that's working for you. Same thing with our Premium Plus group. We're scalping a lot out of ETH and Matic, if I recall correctly. So congrats there. Let's go ahead and talk about AVAX here and see what's going on. Let's jump into the backend data first. Heavy concentration of liquidation for both longs at 30. I'm going to round up and say $35, even though it's more like $34.80. And then, of course, same thing with 37. So 35 to 37, we're smack dab right in the middle at 36. So the truth is, liquidation levels on both sides are pretty heavy, but there's more to the downside than upside. My speculation is if Bitcoin does continue to pull back like we're expecting, this little bull flag pattern, there's a decent chance we will see the same thing for AVAX. So just be prepared for that. I think statistically, we have a larger probability of coins going down than up at this point, just based on the way the market is moving. Bitcoin's holding very strong underneath that key level resistance at 43.4. We continue to hold that and we retest those lower levels, it'd be bye-bye a lot of altcoins, okay? So I'm not saying you should short your shirt off, but we've got 4 out of 5 profitable shorts in play right now, if that gives you any perspective. So AVAX, let's see what's going on in the daily here. Is it worth considering a long or a short position right now? It's pretty much the question I get daily with every coin. So let's see what we can address here. And let's just go ahead and grab my magic 8 ball and we'll go ahead and figure out the future. Again, really, it's nothing super crazy, folks, what I do. It's just making sure I'm thorough every time I take a trade. Okay. I hope you could do the same thing. Again, if you're interested in making money in the market, you gotta have some due diligence there. You can't just follow my trades or follow anyone else's trades and expect to see the same results. You need to have good risk tolerance, and that comes from within. Emotional stability makes a big difference too. Don't trade when you're upset. It seems fairly straightforward, but most people don't know that. Take a look at TD sequential. Nope. Let's go ahead and move the average first. We're below the 50 and the 20. Not a good sign. I think Bitcoin's even above one of these two here, if I recall correctly. So truth is, we're on the wrong side of the tracks here. MACD's slowing its momentum here, but still not a good look. We can also see stochastic RSI is swinging up. That's a positive contributing factor, but we're under 50 in the RSI, and money flow index is still high. I don't like when MFI is above the RSI, specifically when RSI is under 50. So to me, that just kind of seems like a false positive, giving us some indication the price should turn around. It's kind of like, to me, it kind of reads similar to like a bearish divergence. Anyways, take a look here at the 4-hour time frame. Let's go ahead and see what we're at here. Very similar situation. Money flow index is still pivoting, but we haven't broken through 50 in the RSI. Leads me to believe we have a strong resistance level here at this range, which, just to clarify before I disable this, we're below all 4 moving averages as well. And if we look at this, kind of zoom in a little bit, you can see a pretty definitive line in the sand here. 36.4 is a strong resistance level. Again, you're more likely to break through resistance if you test it multiple times. And this is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 attempts to break. It still hasn't yet. I don't know. There's a solid chance we could break above that and retest it. So if the price does one of these here in the next 24 hours, then then we could be invalidating this bearish trend, right? But right now, though, we got to presume the price is going to go down based on a lot of reasons, and most of those are stochastic RSI having a second divergence, RSI being under 50, and of course the MACD, even though it is converging, it's still not a very strong convergence. Okay, so these things do kind of cancel each other out, but being below all moving averages, really, unless we can close at 36.40 or higher. I wouldn't even say today because we only got an hour's left worth of trading today. Just in the before the weekend, how about that? Let's just give it some time. If we can close at 36.40 later this week, before the weekend, we might have a chance to recover. If we continue to close where we're at, our average true range is going to hold us down and work as a resistance level. Okay, so again, a lot of different schools of thought here, but it's really not looking that great. And yes, we did break this descending trend, but it's not even a break. It's just kind of stuck on sideways right now. Okay. Last but not least, quickly note here, Ichimoku Cloud. We're naturally going to break above it here soon, which is a positive contributing factor, but it's really the only thing we can see here. Lagging span's a mess. Conversion line's right there at the baseline. There's literally no reason to take a trade here. I'm saying this, don't even take a short, really, honestly. Everything is mostly bearish, still not worth it, still no confirmation, okay? Again, when you have a coin that compresses itself like this and Bollinger Bands just get tighter and tighter, it's due for an increase or a decrease relatively soon. Bitcoin makes a move, AVAX will too. Okay? Until Bitcoin makes a move, I think AVAX is just going to be kind of, I don't know, Down syndrome, sideways. There's a lot of words you can use to describe this, but it is not healthy. It's not great. Okay, no matter how you look at it, it is not a benefit, and we should not consider trading into this. So this is one of those 95% scenarios here. In other words, there's 95% probability to have low success if you take a long or a short. I know that sounds weird, right? Because it goes either way. But a lot of traders, or at least they call themselves traders, they seem to think that if you're not going up, you're going down. While that is true, technically it has to go either direction. It doesn't mean you have to trade either direction. So if you're using the reverse button all the time, or you're the person that's like, oh, Crypto Cash says we're not, a long position isn't viable, I'm shorting right now. Man, you got a lot to learn. I mean, it's just the way, no other way to describe it. You cannot think unilaterally like that. Okay, it's not black and white. Trading has tons of gray area. And I like to thrive in the gray area by not taking trades. I don't know. What do you do in the gray areas like this? Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear it, actually. Be interested to see. Obviously, there's a lot of different schools of thought out there, and I could be way off base with what I'm saying here. But again, I prefer to be safe. I mean, just because I have a few hundred traders underneath me and I've been trading for 20 years doesn't mean I have to, get crazy with my trades, right? I like to make sure that we're all successful at the end of the day. And if you like that, consider joining. CryptoCash.tech is a site linked down below. I'm going to go ahead and post our Telegram and Discord updates. Same thing with Twitter as well. In other words, post our playout charts there. If you're not familiar with that, they look a little something like this. And then also make sure to check this out too. We've got a partnership exclusive with Bitunix. Phenomenal exchange, no KYC or VPN, mainly used for my US, Canadian, and other members too. It's a great exchange no matter where you live. But the main focus is that we have an option for our US and Canadian community members. So check that out. CryptoCash.tech. We have a link under our bonus section, our partner section. Otherwise, link down below. They do have a trading competition right now. You can register for it any time. It's available until the end of the month. Cool stuff there. If you do use my link to register, you'll be eligible for future trading competitions. It's a lot of fun. Okay, be sure to check that out in your own time. And also, very last thing, if you're part of my Signals group or just my premium group, Premium Plus, read through the Signals guide. Do yourself a favor. Make sure you understand the difference between these two different trading types. My premium trades or my swing trades. Those are trades I take myself personally. Okay, they're very good trades. High success rate. Last month we had 96% success. Premium Plus, a little bit lower success rate because it's sending constant signals throughout the day. We're talking 10, 20, 30 signals in a day sometimes. And that's more of a day trading bot. And that is something that's automated that I take, and you need to make sure that you only manually trade those trades, okay? All right. Future reference. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you again so much for your time. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.